Hi. So I just wanted to take some time. I'm going to see if anybody's going to hop on. I'm actually just having a little bit of time to kind of answer any questions about anyone who might be interested in joining Limelife. So if you have been thinking about it. Hi, Tiffany. Oh, thank you. I'm sunburnt from the water park today. So I'm just going to apologize for my super professional look during this meeting here. I first of all want to point out that I am working glowing, not looking burnt. Thank you. I am working from the comfort of my bed right now because I spent too much time at the water park today and then at Target, and so I came home and hey Courtney, I didn't feel like really getting ready. So if that does not appeal to you enough, to be able to work from home in your bed, in your pajamas, I'm not quite sure what does. So anyways, I kind of just wanted to take this time to answer any questions for anybody who might be interested in joining Limelife. If you have seen me posting, if you've seen others posting, you've wondered, you're curious, but you're not quite sure, this is the time to ask questions. So, hi everybody. Thanks for joining me. I kind of wrote down just some common questions that I had before joining. But if anybody else has any questions, please feel free to ask, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. But first off, I just wanted to start with what is the investment cost? Normally that is the first question that anyone is going to ask with any kind of business. How much is it going to cost me? So the initial startup cost is $169, and in your starter kit you receive over $400 worth of products. So right off the bat, you are more than double, what you've spent. You get that in your kit, and you get about how many hours a week do you spend working? Do you do most of the work online? Okay, so I would say, I should have thought about this, how many hours. I would say I spend at least 1 hour a day, posting online. I post before and after pictures of my skincare routine, my makeup routine. Do you do most of the work on? Yes, all of the work, I would say 90% is online. And the only reason I say 90% is because I have had a few people that wanted to meet in person and try the products. And so, I will go to their home and they can try out my samples. One of my friends, we played makeup. And so I did half of her face in my makeup and half of her face in her makeup. And she decided on the bat that she was going to switch. So most of the work is done online. And that's just making posts. We're taught not to be spammy, not to be a salesman, but to be a sharesman. And so basically to just share our personal experiences with the products and what we love about them. Anybody that's watching right now, go ahead. Hey, Jenny, go ahead and, ask your questions away. But I wanted to get back to how much it costs. So the startup cost is $169. You receive a cleanser, a moisturizer, a face mask. You receive a powder palette, lipsticks, enduring lip color, lip liner, mascara. I'm just trying to think of all the things off the top of my head, and I guess I should have wrote all that down to answer that question. But anyways, the initial startup cost is $169, and if you have an online party, even just your first party, and you sell $500 in products, you have made back your investment. So, hey Renee, thanks for joining. So, you can have one party that reaches $500 in sales, and you have made back your investment. So it's super easy to get your investment back. So, okay, next question that somebody asked me earlier, and I just wrote it down. Do I have to know makeup? No. And if you saw my post on Facebook this morning, you could clearly see I had no idea how to wear makeup, no idea what to do. So my friend Jenny, who I signed up under, and this was before I even signed up to sell their products. She came over one day and she did my makeup to just kind of show me, how she does it. And then I've just watched different videos of a lot of the girls in our group. And if you're wondering, we have, it's over 3,000 people just in Jenny's tribe. So that's a lot of ladies that you can learn from and get support from. But anyways, I had zero knowledge of makeup. I didn't know what highlighting was. I didn't know what contouring was. Any of that. And so, no, you do not have to know makeup, but you have to be willing to learn and to experience it in order, to be successful here, because, honestly, if you don't experience the products, then it's really going to be kind of hard to sell them. So, the next question that I kind of wrote down, which is a real big toss-up, because everybody asks us, do I have to do videos? No, you do not have to do videos, but they are very beneficial to your business. I will tell you this, with my photography business, I started doing videos probably about a year ago, and I would do pre-recorded videos because I was terrified of a live video of people popping on and seeing me, and if I said something that I couldn't go back to edit, I was terrified of that. But I kind of just practiced, and the more and more that I practice, the more and more comfortable I get with it. And so I know it can be very intimidating and very scary to think about having to do a video, and even to do a video with you doing your makeup. But anyways, no, you do not have to do videos, but it is very beneficial. The very first live video that I did for Limelife, I made a sale, and my friend Jenny, who is under me, my other friend Jenny, who is now under me, she made her first purchase after the very first live video that I did. And I was terrified and told Jenny that I'd never do one, never say never. Exactly! I never thought I would do videos either. So anyways, after my first live video, my girl Jenny Tuma, she made her first purchase, and after she used the products for even just a few weeks, she decided to sign up to be a distributor because she believed in them. And so, just to answer that question, no, you do not, but yes, it is beneficial. Next question that I wrote down, and anybody please feel free to pop in there and ask questions. Are there any limits on what you can make? Any income limits? No. So, basically you start out, at a certain commission percentage, and you can work your way up to a maximum of 35% commission on what you sell, but there's no ceiling on that. You can sell $10. You can sell $10,000. You can sell $10 bajillion. There's no ceiling on that. So the more that you sell, the more that you make. And so, that sometimes, I don't know with other companies. I haven't done any kind of research as far as any other direct sales companies, what their compensation plan is. But Limelife is constantly trying to better their organization, their compensation plan. So they are constantly trying to make that better for us. We watched a video of some changes that they made that was actually going to benefit us in a super huge way. But anyways, there are no limits on how much you can make. There are many, many women that make six figures in this business. And I was at Limelife Palooza over the weekend. I was there as a Limelifer, but I was also there as a photographer. And so that was really neat. But anyways, there were ladies that in a year's period sold over $100,000 worth of Limelife products. And they received an award for this. And I don't know, that just really pumped me up to be like, that's going to be me. I'm going to do that. I'm going to walk across that stage and get a little award and, wave to everybody and say, hey, I did that. But anyways, it just kind of pumped me up, to see that it's not just one woman or two or three ladies in the top. There are thousands of women who have reached the top, and they're just going higher and growing. And so that really just reassured me that I can do it too. So I'm not there yet, but I will be, and you can too. And so it was really great to see all these different women from different walks of life and different corners of the earth there, and they had so many different things about them that made them different and special, and they were all doing this. So if one can, and all of these thousands can, you can too. So I know it can seem overwhelming. It was really overwhelming for me when I first got there, just because I felt so out of place. But everybody loved on me. Everybody hugged me. Everybody just was so welcoming. And I shared on one of my posts that I felt so uncomfortable because I've never been that girl. I've never been that girl that can do makeup and wear high heels and all that. I've never really been that girl. And so, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter who I was or where I was from. They all loved me, and they all had the same support for me. And they all wanted to see me succeed, just like they want to see everybody else succeed. So the support system is just phenomenal. And then lastly, one of my girls who just recently signed up asked me, where do I start? And so basically I shared with her, you start with using your products. You start with using the products that come in your kit. If you've never used Limelife products, but you want to join, that's okay if you've never used them. Some people think, I can't join this and sell this if I've never used it. That is so untrue. You can join, you can start using your products and start sharing your experience with the product. Start sharing how you like them. Start sharing what you like about them. Start sharing what drew you to want to do this. If it was, you just want something else to do. If you want a few extra dollars each month, if you want a few extra $100 each month, or if you want to make it to the top like some of these other ladies, just start sharing what drew you to Limelife. Start sharing what you like about it. And so, that's just kind of what I shared with her. That was my advice to her, is just start using your products and start sharing. One thing that, and I mentioned it earlier, Limelife wants us to be sharesmen, not salesmen. We're not spammy. We're not taught to be spammy. We're not taught to copy and a paste. We're taught to be real, to be open about it, and to just share what you love about it. And so that's kind of, what I've done. And in 6 weeks, I have had 5 ladies sign up under me. And I'm really excited for them. And I get told all the time, I don't know how to sell. I don't know how to sell. Well, you know what? I really don't know either. I don't know everything about being a salesman. I sell in my photography business, and I sell now in my makeup business. But it is a learning process. There's definitely a learning curve. And I learn every day. There's things that I do that don't work, and I scratch that. And then there's things that I do that do work, and I just kind of try to keep going with that. But to just be yourself, and do, what you do. And basically, that's all. So that was kind of, the few questions that I had written down. So if you have any other questions, about, if you're on the fence about joining or anything like that, please feel free to comment and let me know. Or if you would like, you can definitely, message me, and I can answer any questions that you have. So thank you all for joining me. And if you are ready to take the plunge, I can help you sign up and answer any other questions that you have. All right, guys. Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye.